Today, I'll be talking about a movie titled The 355. It's a 2022 American spy movie. Spoilers ahead. In Bogota, Colombia, a drug lord gives criminal brains Elijah Clarke an extraordinary decoding program drive that can get to any computerized framework on Earth. Clarke betrays and kills him as the authorities strike the mansion. In the midst of the bedlam, Colombian DNI specialist Luis Rojas acquires the gadget. CIA agent Mace Brown is relegated to buy the drive from Rojas. She heads to Paris with colleague and partner, Nick Fowler. The arrangement goes south when German secret BND specialist Marie Schmidt swipes the pack holding the cash. Mace pursues Marie, who escapes by means of the metro while Nick is defied in a rear entryway by Clarke. At CIA base camp, Mace discovers that Nick was tracked down dead in the rear entryway. Her boss, Larry Marks, gives her his approval to recover the drive using any means. Mace goes to London to select a long-lasting companion, resigned British MI6 usable Khadijah. Rojas orchestrates to hand the driver over to Graciela Rivera, a DNI therapist with no field insight. Marie is pushed to pursue the drive by her chief, Jonas Muller, who raises how Marie's dad was a senior BND specialist whom she turned after finding that he was a Russian mole. Mace and Khadijah track Luis and Graciela to a market just for the DNI specialist, directing the handoff to turn on them and kill Luis. Prior to biting the dust, he gives Graciela a telephone no one but she can open that tracks the drive. Both Mace and Marie pursue the thief, who gets away. Marie takes Graciela to a protected house with Mace and Khadijah showing up. Khadijah brings up they all need the drive and are in an ideal situation cooperating. The four track the hoodlum to Morocco, catching him and taking out rival hired fighters prior to giving the rollover to Marks. While celebrating over drinks, news breaks of planes crashing, and urban communities hit by gigantic blackouts showing the drive is in oppressors' hands. They return to the protected house to track down Marks, dead. Subsequent to getting away from a CIA attack crew, the ladies acknowledge they have been outlined for Marks' demise and the burglary of the gadget. Under cross-examination, the criminal uncovers that the recent incidents are all important for an exhibition for potential purchasers at an illicit underground market closeout in Shanghai. The group penetrates the sale, where Mace is stunned to find that in addition to the fact that Nick is alive, is furtively Clarke's mole in the CIA. The group neglects to keep him from getting the gadget, yet a puzzling Chinese lady assists them with getting away from the closeout. She recognizes herself as Lin Mi Sheng, and clarifies that the drive was utilized as snare to permit her organization to distinguish the lawbreakers in participation. She likewise tells Mace that Marks had been on Clarke's finance, and that she took the gadget from Nick during their break. Nick is beaten by Clarke's men for bringing a fake gadget. He then, at that point, captures the group, uncovering that Clarke has Muller, Khadijah's boyfriend Ahmed, and Graciela's family as prisoners. Nick executes Lynn's older dad before the group, while Muller and Ahmed are executed on camera. Lynn consents to go with Clarke and hand over the drive actually to save Graciela's family. The other women overcome their grief to realize Lynn is communicating her location through a camera in her glasses. Arming themselves, they salvage Lynn, shoot Nick, and obliterate the drive prior to getting captured. After 2 months, Nick, presently elevated to a senior position in the CIA for killing Clarke, gets back home to find Mace and the group waiting for him in the wake of getting away from custody. Nick drops from a medication in his beverage, and is told he will pay for his wrongdoings by spending the remainder of his life in an unfamiliar jail. That wraps up our recap for the movie The 355. Thanks for watching, and feel free to comment on what movie we should recap next. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. See you next time.